Okay. Do not give me instructions. Don't talk to me like that.
All right, mate.
Okay.
I'm glad you're okay.
You've been nice and pleasant.
we're going to leave you to it, all right, buddy?
To yourself. Okay, but you were doing really good up until the end. Okay,
we're going to leave
and that
you to
was
it,
really rude.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Look after yourself.
Right.
Okay.
How you doing, guys? Just coming back. Just doing a quick revisit. So I've decided to come over to Holborn. Is where I've decided to come over to. So you guys must remember this building here. So yeah, so let's have a wander around and we'll see what's what. So let's just have a butcher's. So you got all police vehicles across here. Yeah. Butchers. Police vehicle.
An auditor revisits Holborn Police Station, a site he's filmed before. These return visits are useful for seeing if anything has changed in how officers engage with the public. What begins as a quiet observation of the building's exterior quickly sets the stage for a dramatic interaction. The key question is whether the police response will be measured and professional, or if it will fall short of public expectations. Let's see how this routine audit unfolds.
That's one door that you come out of. That was once upon a time a reception area for members of the public. You can see absolutely nothing is what you get now. Or either send you to Charing Cross or to Islington. So that's what they want to do. And there's your phone of disconnection.
This is a striking visual. The simple rule is that public services should generally be accessible. Here, the auditor documents a once public reception area, now completely closed off, and a public telephone that has been disconnected. This detail paints a picture of a force becoming more distant from the community it serves, setting a very telling backdrop for the human interaction that is about to come.
That's a whole mob of see the whole mob in the van. Sorry for the poor sod that's going to end up with them. Yeah. If I remember rightly, I think the last time I was here.
This is a moment of clear foreshadowing. The principle here is that an auditor's presence can draw attention. By spotting a van full of officers and recalling a past encounter, the auditor skillfully builds suspense for the viewer. We are now primed to expect a different, more significant interaction this time around. The question is now, will they engage?
It was PC that came out on his push bike, and also a woman that failed to ID. So Holborn was very quiet the last time, and that's the reason why I thought I'd do a revisit just to see if there's any more engagement.
Here, the objective is made clear. A core purpose of audits is to test the professionalism of public servants. The auditor explicitly states his hypothesis. He is here to see if there is any engagement from the officers at this station. This frames his activity not as random, but as a deliberate test of conduct. The quiet waiting period only adds to the tension.
But yeah, let's just take it easy. We'll see, hopefully, might have some engagement. Hello.
We're police officers from that police station there.
Okay, that's your ID card. If I can see your warrant card.
Yeah, that's my warrant card, thank
No,
you.
that's your ID card.
That is my warrant card.
That is not a warrant card. Where is the Queen Standard on it?
Okay, fine. Do you have your warrant card?
No, I do.
Yes, we do.
Same thing, buddy.
Okay, that's the warrant card.
Same warrant card. No,
Okay.
the other thing is just a wallet. The actual card
Okay.
is the plastic bit
No,
itself.
you're also meant to be holding the actual Queen's warrant at the same time as you are
Right.
in that wallet there.
Can we ask you what you're doing today, my friend?
This appears to be a shaky start for the officers. A common rule is that officers should produce a warrant card upon request. The officer instead presents his ID card, which is a different item. While the warrant card itself may be in the wallet, the initial presentation and ensuing discussion suggest a lack of familiarity with this basic procedural point, setting an uncertain even tone for the encounter.
Right, well, first of all, I know you showed me that. I didn't get your collar number.
Sure, I don't actually have a collar number. I've got a warrant number, which
Okay,
is 223667.
No problem. And yourself?
238490.
What are you doing today, my friend?
I'm doing a bit of filming.
Okay, why are you filming the police station?
Because it's a public building.
Okay,
That's
just
it.
because you just like public buildings.
Correct.
Okay. And you plan to be here for long?
I have no idea. Couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Could be here 10 minutes. I could be here all day. I don't know.
Okay. Why? Why are you doing it? I mean, you're fine. You're welcome to. You can stay here all day. I'm just curious
there
as
you
to
go.
why you're filming.
You just said it, okay?
Yeah.
It's what any member of the public can do, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay. So you don't want to tell me what you're doing. You're just going to stay here and do this.
Yep.
Okay, mate. Do you mind if I ask you your name?
I don't need to give my name.
No.
No.
Okay. Not much of a conversation.
No, that's fine. Yep, I don't need to give details because I've done nothing wrong. I'm just doing what I do, and that's it.
Okay, mate. All right. Have you ever been arrested for, my friend?
What's that got to do with it?
I'm curious as to why you're outside Holborn Police Station.
Well, I don't know why you're doing a bit of fishing for, because there's no point.
All right. You see, obviously, sometimes people come here with less than pure motives in their heart, which is why we've come over to talk to you today.
Like what?
Well, we have things such as hostile reconnaissance, in which people under the Terrorism Act will come here and they'll be filming it. They'll be trying to find weaknesses in the police station.
So are you presuming that I'm doing that, and if so, then what is the actual evidence in which you've actually
this
got?
is the chat. This is the conversation. This is why we've come over to talk to you today.
Yeah, but I don't see why terrorists even got brought into the conversation.
Well, you just asked for an example, so I gave you an example. Other people, some people who are arrested, take out a bit of a vendetta against police officers, and they come here and try and film them, try and get personal details.
Okay,
Some are even known to follow police officers home.
But then it's known for police officers to commit murder, commit rape against members of the public.
Is that why you're here today?
Okay.
This is a significant escalation in tone. The rule for using terrorism powers is that they require genuine suspicion. The officer's mention of hostile reconnaissance under the Terrorism Act is a very serious claim. To bring it up in a conversational stop without any articulated grounds for suspicion appears inconsistent with the high threshold required for such powers. Does the situation really justify this?
Who knows?
Well, hopefully you do.
Okay. I know what I'm here for.
Okay. You don't want to share it?
Well, I've already told you. It's because I'm doing what I do.
Are you okay?
I'm completely fine, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because I'm a bit worried about you here. You're standing a very cold day. You're here in shorts.
Yeah,
your
and
coat's
what?
undone. You're standing.
What
here
has that got to do with
filming
it?
a building in which nothing's
What
happening.
has that got to do with it?
I want to make sure
Okay?
you're all right.
I'm completely fine.
Are you sure?
Okay. Yep. You don't need to try and go down that road.
Have people been down this road
Okay.
before?
No one's been down any road.
Okay.
Okay. You're very good with your wording.
Right.
Okay. You're very good with your wording. Okay, but if you actually want to look, okay, under the Mental Health Act, okay, you've actually got almost 22% of the Metropolitan Police, okay, that are mentally unstable.
Do you?
Yes, you do.
And that's under the Mental Health Act?
Yes. Okay, so before you actually start looking
I've
at
read
members of the
Mental Health
public,
Act. I don't remember anything in there which says 22%.
well, then you need to actually go over the figures that are actually there, okay, and that was what was done over the last year.
Okay.
Right, so before you start looking at members of the public and trying to go down that road, okay, first of all look at the colleague standing next to you.
This is an unprofessional pivot in the conversation. A key test of professionalism is the ability to de-escalate. After the terrorism angle doesn't work, the officer shifts to questioning the auditor's mental state based on his clothing choice. This tactic can be seen as an attempt to undermine the individual, and it falls short of addressing the situation with professional detachment.
Okay, and I don't mean yourself, sir. I mean anyone that can be. I mean anyone else that can be standing next to him.
Okay, mate, look, as long as you're all right here, okay?
I'm completely fine.
Okay, lovely. Right, we're going to leave you to it.
No worries.
Obviously, I can tell you now, this is a private building.
No, it's not a private building. Let's verify that. It is a public building.
It's also a secure building, so if you try and access this building...
Right, I'm going to stop you there. I'm going to stop you there, okay? Don't make a presumption that I'm going to try and access. I'm only going to go where I'm lawfully allowed to go.
Perfect.
And that is what I'm going to do.
I'm just making sure you're aware that you're not going to try and come into this building, are you?
Yeah, but you should not make those presumptions.
Okay.
Okay? I'm standing on the pavement, okay,
Brilliant.
in a
Like I said,
completely
not an
lawful place,
assumption.
and that is what I'm doing.
I'm just making sure you're aware And it's very clear, you're not going to try and come into this building, are you?
I don't need your advice, okay?
Not advice, very much an instruction.
And don't give me instructions.
Okay.
Do not give me instructions.
Okay. So do not try and come into the police building,
No,
okay?
do not give me instructions. Don't talk to me like that.
All right, mate.
Okay?
I'm glad you're okay.
You've been nice and pleasant.
we're going to leave you to it, all right, buddy?
To yourself, okay? But you were doing really good up until the end, okay?
We're going to leave
and that
you to
was
it,
really
okay,
rude.
all right?
Okay?
All right, look after yourself,
Right?
okay?
That was absolutely wrong. Okay? What an absolute disgrace that guy was at the end, right? To try and finish it off like that, okay? But he's telling me, he ain't telling me anything at all. What an absolute embarrassment he was to himself.
Here, the professional veneer seems to slip. The rule is that officers must maintain composure. After the auditor calmly deflects the personal questions, the officer's tone hardens. His command, "Don't talk to me like that," shows a visible loss of emotional control. The interaction, which was a conversation, has now become a confrontation. This is a very telling moment.
Okay, he weren't doing too bad, and then he decided to think that he could swing his balls around. So, and if you want to try and swing your balls around, at least get them in the right place first. What does it matter? If people wear shorts all year round, they wear shorts all year round. If people wear a suit all year round, they wear a suit. When you look at them, they wear their monkey outfit all year round. I don't care. But yeah, should not try and tell people and to actually talk to people in that way. Complete embarrassment that guy was. What a joker. What an absolute joker. Complete joker. So right guys, what I'll do is I'll give it another few minutes and then I'll most probably wrap it up there.
Here, we get the auditor's raw reaction. The purpose of an audit is to document and respond to official conduct. His commentary, while strongly worded, reflects his frustration with an interaction that he feels became personal and unprofessional. It highlights the human element of these encounters and provides his immediate, unfiltered analysis of where he believes the officer went wrong.
But yeah, I can't believe that the way that the guy decided to go. But I think he's the one that might need some actual help and assistance with his mental well-being, because he couldn't keep straight. He was fidgeting like mad. So a fidgeting turd, I've never seen one. So that was a complete joke. Complete and utter joke. You can see nothing's really much going on at the back here, so I think what I'll do is I'll walk back to the front slowly and then I will call this one a day, because yeah, if that's the way that Holborn decide to act in general, then it's just another one where they've really got to look at what they're doing, which we all know that. So what a joke. What an absolute moron. Right, guys, that is Holborn for you. The station that's mentally unstable. So yeah, so do have a good one, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you on the next one.
This encounter provides 3 clear takeaways. First, using serious terms like terrorism without specific evidence can damage trust and escalate a simple situation. Second, shifting to personal questions about someone's mental state rather than focusing on lawful activity appears unprofessional. Finally, the officer's loss of composure shows how quickly a routine interaction can sour. What did you think of the officer's conduct? Let us know in the comments, and subscribe for more forensic breakdowns of police encounters. This video is educational, not legal advice. Always check local laws. Peace out.